everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Shelly's Millions. I do have the latest California EDD news release for you today, and they do cover a new, faster timeline for getting the PEUC extension rolled out to everyone. The original timeline for getting the programming complete for the next PEUC extension was between April 10th and April 30th, but now some people have already seen their claims be updated and are receiving notices. I actually made a video on that earlier today, and the EDD has said that they will complete the computer programming by April 17th. So if you haven't received those notices yet, or your claim hasn't been updated yet, don't worry just yet, because the programming may not be complete on your claim. I suspect that they're rolling out in batches like they have before. Before I get into this latest California EDD unemployment news release, I did want to take a minute and thank all of my new viewers, everyone who's new to the channel, and to thank those of you who have been with me from the start throughout our entire unemployment journeys. If my channel has helped you at all, I would really appreciate it if you took a moment and like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and shared the video with anyone who might find it useful. As usual, I'm going to screenshot the EDD news release up above, and I will link it in the description down below. Today's EDD news release says, Employment Development Department takes action to continue helping Californians access extended federal benefits. Sacramento. Following state action in recent weeks to ensure millions of Californians continue to receive federal benefits under the American Rescue Plan, the Employment Development Department, EDD, today announced it remains on track to extend Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation, PEUC benefits starting this weekend. The department will begin on April 10th, 2021 and continue to April 17th, 2021, up from the previous April 30th commitment, to phase in PEUC benefits for the approximately 700,000 Californians who are currently on this program and exhausted all their benefits. This means all claimants who exhausted their PEUC benefits and have been waiting for additional weeks will be able to certify for benefits starting Sunday. Those with non-exhausted existing PEUC claims have already been able to collect benefits. Now guys, this is not saying that if your benefit year has expired that you don't need to file a new claim. It's actually going to cover that in the news release a little bit later. So someone who has an exhausted claim, that's just someone who is within their benefit year, but their claim balance has reached zero. An expired claim is someone who has reached the end of their 12-month benefit year, and if your benefit year is over, you are going to need to file a new claim. Okay, these department actions starting this weekend mark the final phase of the rollout of Expanded American Rescue Plan, ARP, federal benefits that have been helping millions of Californians. 1. New PUA claims. New claims for PUA benefits have continued to be paid at the minimum level of $167 per week, plus the extra $300 federal payment for eligible recipients. By April 10th, claimants may become eligible for a higher weekly benefit amount based on income information reported on their application, and it will automatically be applied retroactively. Existing and exhausted PUA claims. All of the 1.2 million people collecting on an existing PUA claim when the American Rescue Plan started are able to certify and receive payments if eligible. The department rolled out this program on March 28th, faster than the initial April 10th target. Regular or Fed Ed claims. Californians on regular state unemployment insurance, UI, or federal state extended duration, Fed Ed, have continued to receive the extra $300 federal pandemic payment without interruption. 4. Existing and exhausted PEUC claims. Approximately 47% of the 1.4 million collecting on an existing PEUC claim are already collecting benefits. The remaining approximately 700,000 claimants that exhausted all PEUC extension benefits will be phased in between April 10th and April 17th, faster than the previous April 30th target, and can begin to certify for benefits this weekend. The extended federal benefits are attached to certain eligibility periods, and eligible claimants will be paid for those weeks, even if department processing of those benefits comes later. Updates on the implementation of the American Rescue Plan are posted on the Federal Provisions for Unemployment page. Helpful information for claimants reaching their benefit year end. The massive expansion in federal benefits under the American Rescue Plan comes at a time when many Californians are also reaching the expiration of their initial claims for benefits. At the end of the benefit year, most claimants will need to reapply for benefits. Those on a PEUY claim do not need to apply for a new claim when they reach the end of their benefit year. Everyone else, including those with a regular state UI claim, a PEUC extension, or a Fed Ed, must reapply for federal benefits if they are still unemployed once they reach the end of their benefit year. This is a requirement under state and federal law. Individuals will be notified via email, text message, or mailed notice when the new claim is processed. Now, of course, that means after you have applied for a new claim, which may take up to 3 weeks. When reapplying, EDD will run claims through fraud screening and identity verification. Those already verified through ID.me are streamlined through the process. Visit the department's benefit year-end page and watch the Ask Eddie video on the YouTube channel for more information about the benefit year-end and what a claimant can expect from the process. Or you guys can continue watching Shelly's Millions and Jenny Silver like you have been since the start of all this, and we'll get you that good information too. But really, whatever you watch that is helpful and helps get your questions answered is okay, and it's beneficial. Continuing to help claimants avoid delays with self-help guidance. As shown in trends in the new data dashboard, one of the large parts of the state's existing backlog of work involves determining the eligibility of claimants, and the process will take longer when staff must conduct an eligibility interview in the future. Every 2 weeks, a claimant will answer a series of questions to confirm eligibility for benefits. A claimant's answer to the eligibility questions can trigger an eligibility interview several weeks in the future and result in a pending payment status in UI Online until that interview occurs. As previously announced, questions number 1 and number 2 continue to cause some confusion for claimants regarding the requirement that they must remain able and available to accept work if offered. In many cases, this delay can be avoided by carefully answering the certification questions. And I have a video about that too. I will link that in the description down below as well. In an effort to help claimants avoid unnecessarily delays and pending status, the department continues to urge claimants to read and answer the eligibility questions very carefully and to review self-help information for guidance. This help text, along with guidance available in the Ask Eddie YouTube video and on the department's website, can help a claimant accurately answer the questions when accounting for the unique circumstances brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. EDD recently launched an expanded online data dashboard to publicly report in a user-friendly format statewide and county-specific information about unemployment filings, benefits paid, pending applications, and information about call center activity. As of March 26, 2021, the department has paid an average of 9.7 million claims a week and has paid nearly $20 billion in benefits this year. Tax filing updates and help for identity theft victims. The federal tax deadline and the state of California tax deadline have been extended from April 15, 2021 to May 17, 2021. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, announced that the first 10,200 of 2020 unemployment benefits are non-taxable. Those who have received unemployment benefits last year and have already filed their 2020 tax return should not file an amended return at this time because the IRS said it will automatically refund money to those who filed their tax return reporting unemployment compensation before the recent changes made by the American Rescue Plan. EDD offers a Form 1099-G online help center to assist Californians who receive unemployment compensation with tax preparation. The Form 1099-G reports the total taxable income issued by EDD in a calendar year and is reported to the IRS. Last year, criminals filed claims for unemployment benefits using stolen identities at an unprecedented rate. Unsuspecting Californians may receive a Form 1099-G from the EDD indicating a claim was made in their name, address, or social security number. Anyone who receives a Form 1099-G from EDD in which they don't agree with the total benefits listed or suspect they are victims of identity theft should report this as fraud by going to Ask EDD, selecting Form 1099-G, and then choosing Report Fraud. EDD will investigate and issue a corrected 1099-G as appropriate. The IRS recommends that the public save copies of whatever documentation they have regarding their attempts to get a corrected 1099-G from the state. The IRS has made clear that taxpayers who are unable to obtain a timely, corrected 1099-G should still file an accurate tax return reporting only the income they received. Hopefully this is good news that next third PEUC extension, remember that's going to be called Extension Tier 2 Augmentation. When you look at your payment type, it looks like that EDD computer programming on that is going to be completed quicker than they originally anticipated. Your claim should be updated no later than April 17th if that is the only thing that you were waiting on. Don't forget, if your benefit year has ended, you do still need to file a new claim unless you are on a PEUY unemployment claim. We will still giving out 2 free stocks when you use my link in the description down below. If you do, please let me know which 2 free stocks you got. And if saving is more your goal this year, I do like the savings bank, Yada Savings Bank. Thank you guys so much for watching Shelly's Millions. I'll see you next time.